You know, a lot of people still don't understand the concept of heroes in FIFA. They might think it's just some card name. Well, heroes are basically the icon's baby brother. They were players that were really good, but not good enough to be icons. If icons are Batman, then the heroes are Robin. If icons are Maya Khalifa, then heroes are the other lady in the video. Now, honestly, I love the concept of hero cards. It showcases the players that were really good, just not great enough, but it keeps their memory alive. Like, dude, for example, Ramirez was very good, but he is definitely not an icon, but he was Conte before Conte, and I'm glad I can still use him in FIFA. When I think of players that are gonna be heroes in the future, then I think of guys like Jamie Vardy. Now, FIFA are probably not gonna give him an icon card, but because of everything he's done, he's obviously gonna go down as a cult hero in football, and FIFA's probably gonna give him a card for that. The concept of icon and hero cards living in harmony works so well, and everybody's happy. But what happens when the heroes are better than the icons? Now, in my last video, I actually broke down icons that shouldn't be icons and should probably be heroes. Go check it out. It's a pretty good video. Come back to this. So that's why now we are going to be looking at heroes that should be icons. First hero that should be an icon, Jean-Pierre Papin. Okay. Before there's a French Revolution that begins outside of my house, I've been informed that it's actually Papan, not Papin. I'm sorry, I just read Papin. FIFA making Luis Hernandez an icon despite the fact that he only had like 130 something goals as a striker and not winning any major trophies outside of the Americas is kind of like when they let Stephen Hawking in heaven without really checking what he was doing on Epstein's island. Yeah. Papan has double Hernandez's goal tally. He is literally twice the striker. Big Papa won the French league multiple times. He won the Italian league. But I fear he may have been overlooked because he never won the Champions League. Ah, the Champions League. Those EA tards go so hard for the Champions League. Because every icon in FIFA has won the Champions League, right, kids? Wrong! And there's no Easter Bunny. Yeah, Paulo Nedved, no Champions League. Hernan Crespo, same amount of Champions Leagues as I've won. Ruud van Nistelrooy, well, maybe he'll win the championship with Leicester when he gets relegated, but he's not got a Champions League. So then I guess you don't got to win a Champions League to be an icon.
Okay, while I'm editing, I just realized he actually did win it with AC Milan. So now I'm even more confused.
But you see, Big Papa won something that means even more than a Champions League for any individual player. Yeah, he won the freaking Ballon d'Or. This man must have had the president of EA's daughter in the master lock, because what did he do to be the only guy on FIFA who has actually won a Ballon d'Or that doesn't have an icon card? The only Ballon d'Or winner with no icon card. What kind of hating is that, bruh? Next hero that should have been an icon, Eden Hazard. I thought this was some sick joke. This is discrimination against men with BBLs. Now, I was gonna call EA stupid and move on, but I think there's actually some cave dwellers that believe that Hazard isn't an icon. This man coasted a Lille team. That sounds like a rapper. At the age of 21 to a league title, and he was the player of the season. We ain't seen young generational talent like that since Gohan. This man won the league with Chelsea a couple of times, and he was even player of the season. Bro, I know Coquelin is still dizzy. People talk about the Premier League like it's the King Von of divisions. Well, okay, Hazard spent 7 seasons in that league, and he was in the team of the season 4 times. That is more times than someone like Wayne Rooney. And nobody won more man of the match titles than him in that time. I'm not gonna read all these accolades, it's too long. So I have to ask the question, what is it about Hazard that's not good enough to be an icon? Is it a lack of international trophies? Okay then. Then let's take out every English icon. Every English icon didn't win shit in international level. Except for you, Bobby. You can stay. You can make an elite team on FIFA, just compromise of England's icons from their golden generation. But guess what? They didn't win anything. So I don't even want to hear that Hazard isn't an icon because of his contribution to Belgium, because there's a lot of icons whose contribution to their team's international success is pretty much the same as Claude Speed's voice actor's contribution is to GTA 3. Yeah, it's nothing. And Hazard was pretty good for Belgium. He even won the silver ball at the 2018 World Cup, meaning he was the second best player at the tournament. The only person that was better was the old man that carried his nation to a final. So what is it then, the Champions League? Because I can't lie, Hazard was pretty bad in the Champions League. But I thought we already established that the Champions League doesn't matter for a couple of legends. Tell me, you fool, did you not see his time at Real Madrid? Wait. So icons can't be flops now? Well, that's just a lie. Shevchenko was booty at Chelsea. Fernando Torres was doodle garbage at Chelsea. Oh, maybe Chelsea's the problem. Matter of fact, if we're gonna talk about icons not being allowed to flop, then we might as well strip Michael Owen for parts right now. That man was finished at the age of 23 like Ice Spice. He flopped at Real Madrid too, and also he was so bad at Newcastle, he was there when they got relegated. Okay, let's move on from Hazard. Let's focus on EA. EA are so confusing. So they gave Hazard an 88 rated card on FIFA, right? But like Hazard was 90 plus rated 3 times on FIFA. This wasn't even that long ago. So the rating doesn't make sense either. FIFA, I don't get you sometimes. Next hero that should obviously be an icon, Yaya Toure. So there's strikers that you could play up top for years and they can't even crack 15 goals. You can't crack 15? Bro, Benzema showed you that it's possible. They can't crack 15, yeah. Toure scored 20 goals from midfield as a number 6. This man was closer to his center backs than he was to the opposition's goal. This man was a goal and assist machine as a CDM. But man, forget about all that. He won everything. He won Champions Leagues. He won leagues. He won the AFCON. Besides a Ballon d'Or, there is quite literally nothing more a player in his position could have achieved. But anyways, forget all that shite. That's not important. I actually know why Yaya Toure isn't an icon. It is because of one single man.
Santos Escobar.
Ruud Gullit. Gullit is heralded as FIFA's golden midfielder. The man that can do everything. He can defend. He can do it in midfield. He can attack. He can help you with your taxes. He can help you on a 2-man operation. He is the most overpowered icon and FIFA would like to maintain that. But see, here's the thing. Toure could do all those things as well. Now, I am not saying that Yaya Toure is a better player than Ruud Gullit. But you see, how good a player is on FIFA revolves around the 6 base stats that FIFA puts so high on a pedestal. Pace, shooting, passing, dribbling, defending, physical. The better you are at all these things on FIFA, the better you are as a player. And this is why Gullit is so valuable, because he is good at everything according to FIFA. But you see, there's somebody else who is too.
Santos Escobar.
You see, if EA were to make Yaya Toure an icon and increase his stats, then he would be better to use than Gullit. Hell, he would be better to use than anybody. Toure having a hero card is EA just nerfing him. You look at some of the stats, maybe besides pace, but yeah, you could genuinely increase some of these. Like, dude, what? 89 physical. But then Gyökeres has 91 physical. Yeah, I gotta be honest with y'all. Yaya Toure would throw Gyökeres around like Uncle Phil tossing around jazz. Yeah, so the reason that EA don't make him an icon is because his card would be absolutely busted and they just want to keep the status quo because there is no way with everything that he's achieved in his individual career, he is not an icon. Next hero that should be an icon, Lucio. I need you guys to answer me this question. If Lucio was bumped up to an icon in the next FIFA, do you think people would complain? No, I don't think people would complain at all. I actually think they'd be like, oh, okay. Yeah, that probably should have happened before. Yeah, dude, growing up in the 2000s, this man was an ever-present, especially in like the big games. Man, he did everything to warrant being an icon. He won the Boobies League 3 times. Bro, Harry Kane has the greatest team of all time. He can't even win it once. He won the Serie A. Bro, he won the Champions League with Inter Milan, the oldest team to ever win it. Dude, he won the World Cup and he was captain for Brazil for ages. Dude, whose card does he have to watch to get an icon card? I'm putting this down to one thing, and that's Brazilian fatigue. I really think EA is just tired of giving Brazilians icons, but bruh, they're good. Now, this next segment is not going to be me saying a hero that should be an icon. It's going to be more saying how some of the heroes are better to actually play with on FIFA than the icons. I don't think that should be the case. I said in my last video that getting an icon card should always feel special. I don't think that an icon should be 86 or 88 rated. That's just too low. Dude, there's heroes that are 86 to 88 rated. There's heroes that are 89 rated. Like what, dude? There's heroes higher rated than icons? EA is basically saying what I've been saying this whole video. There are heroes that are better than some icons. See, this is a man that packed Eden Hazard. This is a man that packed Figo. This is a man that packed Hamsik. This is a man that packed Gattuso. EA needs to overhaul the rating system. Why is Ginola better to use than most icons. Aren't icons supposed to be better in every metric? There's literally heroes that are more valuable than some icons. It's because FIFA knows that they're better. So if that's the case, then why make the distinction that one is an icon which is supposed to be superior to the hero, but we don't even know who's better anymore? Like, EA, you're drunk right now. I need you to go for a drive right now. Anyways, I have a suggestion of how all of this can be fixed, and I think there should be one more card that FIFA should introduce to clean this mess up. Don't worry, I get it. I know, I think FIFA has too many cards too, like a Yu-Gi-Oh character, but listen, I think this could fix everything. Do you guys want to hear me out on this suggestion? Do you guys want to hear about this card that I think should be introduced? Well, that's a video for another day. So if you guys do want to see it next week, then all I need you to do is just like this video and subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, of course, then that would also be very helpful. Please sound off in the comments. I want to hear your guys' suggestions. How do you guys feel about the heroes that we talked about today? Do you guys think any other heroes should be icons? Do you think any icons should be heroes? But anyways, guys, make sure you keep supporting the boy. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers, and it's good to have you guys on. Make sure you guys stick around. I appreciate you guys so much for your support. It's been your boy, Toby World. I'm out.